Hey guys, what is going on? BlueJ here, and today we are talking about the Nintendo Switch, and I got my good friend Christian here.
What's up, guys? Sorry to cut you off.
It's good. I did it to you.
It's only fair. It's payback.
Yep, payback. Okay, so if you didn't know, my good friend Christian over here is from a pretty awesome channel called Matafied Gaming. If you haven't already, go subscribe. It's pretty cool. I
Thank you.
was over there on his channel, and we did Super Luigi World, and it was pretty
Yeah, we
cool.
did the second to last episode on there, so go check it out. And if you send enough people, who knows? Maybe I'll actually upload this year.
Yeah, let's see how many people can get over to Christian's channel and hit that subscribe button. Okay, so today I just wanted to talk about what's going on tomorrow. So if you didn't know, Nintendo is hosting a live stream tomorrow, pretty much showing off the Nintendo Switch. So I thought it'd be cool for us just to sit down and talk about what we think they're going to announce tomorrow, talk about the rumored games that are going to be coming, and just the price point and everything, what we think it's going to be and what's been leaked. So
Look, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I know you have a list in front of you of what you think it's gonna be, but this video is gonna be what we want it to be. And Nintendo better be listening. They better watch this video before the event tomorrow, because these are things that better go down, or else you're gonna lose some customers right here.
yeah, yep,
Nah, I'm just kidding. I'll buy it no matter what.
yeah, exactly. Trust me, Nintendo, I'm gonna be in that GameStop on Friday morning pre-ordering that system. I'm ready.
I'm ready to.
Okay.
What do you got on your list there?
Okay, so let's talk about the most anticipated game of the Nintendo Switch, Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah, I would say so.
Do you believe it's going to be a launch title? Because I think it is. Just how everything's been so far, it's going to be a launch title.
Okay. Damn. I'm glad you're playing devil's advocate. I do not think it's gonna be a launch title. I would love it to be. I think it would be amazing, and it would be necessary for this console to come out of the gate full speed ahead. But, from what they were saying before, it sounded like it was gonna be released a little later. I know there's been some rumors floating around that we might actually get it for launch, but I don't know. We'll see. Why do you think we're gonna get it on launch?
Just how much like promotion it's getting. Like, what was it on Jimmy Fallon? Like, they were showing it off there. It seemed almost ready. Like, just from that like one show off to the public, it's like, wow, it looked ready. And then like there's been a lot of accessories leaked that shows are going to be released on March, and it's all Legend of Zelda stuff. So I'm saying launch. It's gonna be at launch, just because they've been promoting it too much, and I don't think they'd wanna wait for a game that's been highly anticipated, or else people might not buy the system day one.
Yeah, I do agree. Like, I have seen all the promotion they've been doing. I think they've been posting screenshots of the gameplay or just Zelda-related screenshots throughout the week on their Facebook and Twitter. Like you said, they're definitely promoting the product. They've been showing it off anytime they can, and I'm a huge Zelda fan, and this system is coming out in March. My birthday's in March, so I've been planning on getting it as a birthday gift. So that would just be the cherry on top of the cake. If Nintendo was able to bring out Breath of the Wild on release date, that would be amazing. I would lose it. I would buy about 30 copies of that game and start handing them out. That's how excited I would be.
Yep.
I mean, here's a little story. So, I mean, I love Zelda, man. I could go on and on and on.
Yeah,
But when the Wii first came out, it was me, my friend, and my mom. We were waiting outside Target in the freezing cold. I'm from Chicago, by the way, so it gets really, really cold over here. So we're out
yeah, I
there,
bet.
and we finally go inside, and I was able to see the GameCube and the Wii version of Twilight Princess. And you know, that to me was one of the reasons why it was so successful, was because they had it out during the launch of the system.
Yeah.
Zelda is one of the biggest titles. Link should be the mascot of Nintendo, but
Wow.
but you know, if they don't have it, they're gonna lose a lot of people. So if the business people over at Nintendo are smart, they better have this for launch date. I want it for launch date.
Same. Like if they don't, they are gonna lose a lot of people. Like people are just gonna drop out of the system. I feel like it's not gonna be as successful as it could be.
Exactly.
So
it just doesn't make sense from a business standpoint. It doesn't.
It doesn't. Nope. Well, let's move on to the next game that was kind of shown off in the trailer. Mario 3D whatever.
Mario 3D whatever coming soon to the Nintendo Switch.
Yep. But all we've been shown is that like desert level, and I don't think that's a launch. I feel like we're gonna get that maybe Q2, or maybe near the end of the year. You know, like.
Yeah, I don't. If they launch with Zelda, I don't see them launching Mario with it. Again, not a smart business decision. I mean, or who knows? But I don't think they should. If that's the case, because then it won't give me enough time to 100% Breath of the Wild without wanting to 100% this new Mario game. So
yeah, I don't think they want to compete with Zelda at the beginning. Like they don't want to compete with themselves. So
they would lose. Zelda would destroy Mario.
Yeah. So I think it's better just to keep Mario off on the side for a bit and bring him in.
I mean, how do you feel about that game though? From what you did see,
I don't know. You know, like the only Mario 3D games I've played, I know.
Oh, trust me, I have a short list as well, so don't feel bad.
I have the new one for the Wii U, and
which one was that?
That was the 3D World?
The new Super Mario World?
3D World, yeah.
Okay.
And I played a little bit of Sunshine when it came out. And I played a little bit of Galaxy, but that's it. Like I haven't really been able the only 3D Mario game I own is 3D World, and I feel bad about that. So I don't know how to feel about this game.
Well, here's the thing. I'm a true believer of if you actually are interested in something, you'll find a way to play it. Yeah. So maybe the fact that you haven't played them is not that you should feel bad. It's just maybe they just don't appeal to you, and then that's okay. Here's I haven't played, or I've never owned Super Mario 64, and everyone swears that that's like the best, one of the best Mario games ever made. Yeah, maybe it is, but it just doesn't I don't know. It just doesn't entice me as much as a new Zelda game.
Yeah.
Games that I have played and almost completed was Super Mario Galaxy. Sunshine I actually completed. I love that game. That would be a whole nother video. I would love for them to be a sequel on that.
Maybe
Super Mario Galaxy 2 I've played. I never beat. And I don't know, I'm not very excited for this Mario game. It just doesn't look like a child of what a 3D Mario game has been since Super Mario 64. Yeah. So I think they're better holding off for it to come out a little later, hopefully during the holidays when people are hyped on getting presents, because they should not be competing with this new Zelda game.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing should. Nothing.
Well, let's go on to something that might be competing against a Zelda game, which I don't think it's even a competition. The brand new Mario Kart that was shown off in the trailer.
Okay, now you're going somewhere.
So just a little background information. I have owned almost all the Mario Karts except for the first couple ones, and I love Mario Kart. So whenever there's a new one, I am gonna get it. So this one looks amazing. It looks more high def than the one on the Wii U did. And it has King Boo and 2 item slots, which was not in the Wii U version. So I don't know. I'm just hyped. I hope there's a bunch of new characters because there were some characters I wanted that didn't come through on the Wii U edition with the whole DLC thing. But
Well, here's my take on it. I agree. I love Mario Kart, and I've actually owned all of them except the Wii U version.
except the
You know,
Wii U version.
Yeah, I have a Wii U, but I never really played it. Where was I going with this? But okay, I have a theory where I hope Nintendo's doing this, but I hope that they just took the Wii U version, added extra graphic, extra detail, made it more higher resolution, added all the DLC, put it all together in one package, and are re-releasing it for the Nintendo Switch.
Oh yeah, that'd be amazing.
At a lower price. Keyword, at a lower price.
Oh yeah, before we move,
I think that's the only way they're gonna do it, and they have to do it.
yeah. But before we move on, I just want to talk about that. What price do you think the games will be?
I think that they're gonna stick to what they are right now on the Wii U. I don't see them lowering the price. For games like that, like I'm telling you that they're essentially ports or remakes of the games. I want those to be like $20 cheaper.
Yeah.
You know, and I hope they do it with not only Mario Kart, but with the game that I'm about to mention right now. And I feel like they have to do it to this game, or else this system's gonna suffer. Is Super Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah, Super Smash Brothers.
Okay, that game is like what makes consoles, you know.
Yeah.
And if they're really, based on that trailer that they showed where people were competing in like an MLG type tournament, and they were showing off Splatoon. But let's be real, Super Smash Brothers is one of those games that'll get that scene higher and elevate it. And it's crazy that Melee is still like outdoing all these other newer Super Smash Brothers titles. So if Nintendo has learned anything, I hope they do the following with Smash, and they take the Wii U version, they port it over, they add that all the DLC, everything you can, maybe some extra characters, who knows?
Yeah, I got a little something to talk about, but yeah, keep going.
But yeah, I hope Nintendo does that. And does a $40 price point for those two games.
So since we started talking about Smash Brothers, though, I heard some rumors.
Let's see. Who are your insider sources here? You talking to Reggie?
I don't know. Maybe. Okay, so I remember seeing, and a lot of people have been talking about it. So this is probably not the first place a lot of you people listening have heard about this, but supposedly there's new characters being worked on for the Switch port.
For Super Smash Brothers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
So you know how the Wii U was supposed to be like, they were like, this is our Smash Brothers and we're just gonna keep adding to it, right? I hope with this new Smash Brothers that it's gonna be like that again. Like where we're gonna get all the Wii U DLC in the package, and these maybe two new characters, which I'm speculating is Inkling and Ice Climbers. But so we get them in the package, and then like we just get more DLC down the line, like maybe newcomers and veterans, and like I hope they bring back all the veterans. Maybe
those two that you mentioned make a lot of sense.
Yeah,
and I never understood why they took. I mean, I got their whole deal behind why the Ice Climbers weren't in it.
Yeah.
But it just seemed dumb, and they probably were developed. So their excuse for the Wii U version was, oh, we can't put it on the 3DS, so we're not going to put it on the Wii U version.
Yeah.
But now that the Nintendo Switch is a home console and you can take it to go, and it's better have more power, I don't see why these dual characters couldn't be in the game. And what better way to introduce them with an old characters like the Ice Climbers, and then the new Inklings are just blowing up because Splatoon did so well. So
exactly.
That makes perfect sense. I agree. They have to do that.
That would make too much sense. We get a veteran and we get the new character that's kind of a hit is Splatoon, so it would make sense. But yeah, with DLC though, I really want veterans to come back. I feel like that would be a missed opportunity if they didn't start working on the old characters and then just slowly release them as like, there you go, people who love the old games. There's Squirtle and Ivysaur and Pichu and Wolf and...
I want to see Raichu, please, Nintendo.
Put Raichu in the
yes, or just have it be like a Mega Evolution, like something better than that Spark Ball. I'm tired of that Spark Ball.
I am too.
Why couldn't we have like Ash come out of nowhere, give Pikachu a Thunderstone, which would break like everything that Pokemon anime has been, where Pikachu won't take the Thunderstone.
Yeah.
But Ash comes out, or the Pokemon trainer hands Pikachu a stone. Boom! It evolves into Raichu, and then it just wreaks havoc. That's my wish for Pikachu.
They could always introduce the Z Stone. Like they could always introduce the Z Crystal instead.
You're right. They'll probably do that instead. Who am I kidding?
That
That's
would
probably
make
what
sense.
they'll do. They want to sell those toys.
They do. I've seen them at Toys R Us a lot because no one buys it.
Sitting on shelves because no one buys them.
I'm sorry. It just kind of looks stupid.
It does. Hey, but I'm sure there's little kids out there that love it.
Yeah.
I remember I had toys like that when I was really young.
Same.
I thought I was a Power Ranger and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get back on track. So we were talking about Splatoon. So Splatoon. Did you ever?
Which
play
I've never played.
Yeah.
No.
I remember it came out when I graduated from high school. It came out on the day I graduated, so I couldn't even go get it. I had to wait till the next day, and I went to Target.
Man, I had to graduate high school, so I couldn't. First world problems.
Yeah. Like who wants to graduate high school, you know? Like, who wants to be there on their graduation day when they can go be playing Splatoon?
I mean, here's my reasoning behind that. I'm a huge Halo fan. If you go on Modified Gaming, you'll see that. You know that.
It's very obvious.
And, you know, Splatoon is a shooter. So I played it a little bit at my girlfriend's house. And, you know, her little nephew was there showing me how to play the game. But I just didn't get that shooter vibe from it that I have come to expect. I'm sure... You know, the numbers don't lie. It is a huge success.
Yeah.
It's just not for me. I feel like it's not for me. But I'll try it. I'll try it again since it is getting a port as well. And if it is there on launch, I might have to buy it. I might have to buy into the hype and see what it's all about and actually give it a chance.
Yeah, it is. It's a fun game. It really is. I didn't honestly expect much of it when I first heard of it or saw it. I was like, it's just a new Nintendo IP, but I'll pick it up. And then I picked it up and I'm like, this is amazing. And I think I beat most of the game the day I bought it, but I didn't actually beat the game till like last year.
Damn. Well, I mean, if it took you that long, then I might have to buy it. It has a lot of replay value.
It's fun though. It's a very fun game. But so do you think it'll be a launch title?
Yeah, I do. I think
Agreed.
it will be.
Agreed. I think it has to. I don't know. Just people like the game, and they need that variety at launch. So I think
here's the thing though, like with the Wii U dying and essentially dead, I feel like a lot of these games have to be out for the Switch on launch day because the Wii U had such a small amount of good games or like great games that a lot of people didn't really buy them because they never had a Wii U. Now maybe they sold a lot initially, but if they all come out as ports and people get to buy them brand new, to them, they might not even know what these games are.
Yeah.
But once they see a new title or a new system and they're like, ooh, look at all these games, and they're all going to be great. Because I remember when I bought the Wii, I tell you, I go back to that Wii because to me, that launch was crazy successful. Mm-hmm. When I was buying that, I had moms buying their kid like every single game on that shelf of
Yep.
launch titles. Now imagine how much money they could make and how many more fans they can make if all these games are on launch date. If you and I go to the store, we have it pre-ordered, and we see Zelda there, we see Mario Kart, we see Splatoon,
Yeah, I'm gonna go bankrupt.
and maybe yeah, we are, and we see a couple of third-party games there, and we get to buy new controllers and all these cool stuff. We're gonna come out there like $3,000 in debt,
Yep.
but we're gonna have this brand new system that we can take anywhere. I'll take it to work if I have to, and I'll be able to play anywhere. And
Yep.
that's the thing. If we're able to play it anywhere, they better give us enough right now when it comes out, so we have time to play all these games, and for them to have time to develop games later on, so we don't get bored and it doesn't end up dying like the Wii U.
Yeah. Okay, but we missed a couple things. So on Smash Brothers, do we think that's gonna be a launch title? I think it's gonna be like early summer.
Yeah, I don't see Smash Brothers being a launch title.
I see.
Again,
summer.
they don't. Yeah, they're not gonna. They don't want to compete with Zelda, and they're probably not done with it yet.
Yeah, especially if they're working on new characters and stuff. I see it coming later in the year. I don't see it being launch or maybe being close to launch. But if they talk about it during the event and they show a little bit, I wouldn't be mad.
I feel like they'll show like a 30-second clip of it, and then it'll keep the audience in like suspense.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna. No, they're not gonna. That's not gonna be a launch title. Smash has like never been a launch title.
That's
I don't
true.
see them doing it.
Okay, so we know about the third party about like NBA 2K and Skyrim. Like we know about those, but I don't really care about them. So next game. So Pokemon. We know there's a Pokemon game coming. We know that. And GameStop confirmed it.
Oh yeah, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, they pretty much flat out said, yeah, there's Pokemon coming, because it said something about like you can take Skyrim on the go and play Pokemon at home. And it's like, there you go, there's the Pokemon game, main series Pokemon game leaked by GameStop. There we go. But what's it gonna be?
It could be one of those. Who knows? It could be one of those like spin-off series of Pokemon. They didn't really come out and say it's gonna be Pokemon Stars or whatever it's been rumored to be called.
It better be.
It would be cool because the 3DS I have isn't even mine, and I probably have to return it soon, and I haven't been able to complete Sun or Moon. So if it does come out, I'll have a system to actually play it on. So I hope it does come out.
Hopefully it comes out. With Pokemon Stars, I see it coming out, or whatever it's gonna be called. I can see it coming out in the holidays of this year. Just because Sun and Moon just came out, and I can't see it coming out soon.
Could be. I think they sold enough to where they don't care. Like if they can release it again, they're still hype, and they could use it as well to sell Switches. And I don't, but who knows? Maybe they're still developing it and making it a little more high def. If that's the case, then yeah, you're probably right. Maybe a Christmas time release date.
Yeah, I don't know. Pokemon just seems to always release around that time, in like late of the year. Like around October, September, November, December. Like around that time, like we always get a Pokemon game. So that's where I see it coming out. And I hope there's Pokemon walking behind you. That's my wish for that game.
Yeah, ever since they took it out of the game, to me it was such a great addition in Soul Silver and Heart Gold.
Yeah.
And it felt so right. And I fell in love with that feature since Pokemon Yellow, which I still have to finish that Let's Play on my channel. Shameless plug there, but I loved that feature. It just adds more personality to the Pokemon that you have, and that is one of those features that I definitely miss in Pokemon games.
Yeah, like I just with how in Pokemon Sun and Moon, how they they want you to build that connection with your Pokemon. I just thought it was a missing feature, you know? Like, it made a lot of sense with Sun and Moon, how you're supposed to build your connection with your Pokemon. And it's like, let them follow you, let them walk beside you. That's how you build a connection with your Pokemon. You get connected to it. It's like, that's how you do it. I don't want my Pokemon in my bag. I want it following right behind me.
Yeah.
I want my little Bulbasaur following right behind me. Why can't I have that? Like, just let me walk with my Bulbasaur.
We'll see. Hopefully, because they probably didn't do it because the 3D models maybe put too much stress on the game. Who knows?
Because the game does
Who knows?
lag at some point.
Yeah, especially on an old 3DS. If you have the new 3DS XL, I think that they're a little better, but
yeah, I have
it had to be
3DS,
why.
And it still lags, and I'm like, damn. So
yeah, so they better not lag on the Switch, or else we're gonna have some problems.
if it lags on a Switch, that means nothing's powerful enough for Pokemon. Okay then, so let's talk about another rumored title that people have been like making fake leaks about and stuff. So the Mario RPG with the rabbits.
Mario, I don't think I've seen that.
You haven't heard of it?
No.
Okay, so
I'm gonna have to. You're gonna have to show a clip in this video so I can check it out.
But yeah, but supposedly I think it was Laura Kate Dale that leaked it or was talking about it, but pretty much it was a Rabbids RPG, and there's been a lot of hints, even in Ubisoft's trailer for 2017 or whatever they released, like early this year, late last year. If you look in one of the scenes, you can see Rabbids that are designed with Mario and Luigi.
That is so cool.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna put it in this video, so you should see it on screen right now.
I will.
But yeah. So there's been heavy rumors and heavy hints to it. So I just don't know. I never liked the Rabbids. Ever since they've been introduced.
I don't know. I think they were cool. I never owned any of the games, but I would play them when I would go to the stores and I'd just be waiting for my parents to shop. I would just be playing the Rabbids there, and it was pretty fun, and they were successful. They got a lot of games. You know, it'd be cool. I'd like to see them do a little crossover with Mario.
Yeah.
Mario is one of those characters where you can put anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, so if he got to hang out with Sonic, I don't see why he can't hang out with the Rabbids. I think that'd be pretty cool.
And Rayman. You can't forget Rayman.
Rayman, of course.
Rayman
that is what they are.
The Rabbids, so
Rayman, raving Rabbids.
Rayman for Smash Switch. Confirmed.
Confirmed. Yep.
There we go. Rayman's confirmed for Smash. You heard it here first on BlueJ Gaming. There we go. I get taken down by Nintendo. Just video taken down. He knows too much. Do you think it's going to be a launch title? Because I'm not sure. I think it might be in Q1 of the year, but I don't think it's going to be a launch title.
No, I see that being again another summer release. You know, for as far as launch titles, I think we pretty much covered the ones that should and better be launch titles based on all the promotion they've been getting and how much hype are behind them. You know, everything else is just like a trickle down effect, and they have to be good games to keep the hype going, to keep selling consoles all the way throughout Christmas time, and that's when they're going to launch another big game. But they have to start off huge. If you don't, it's harder to go. It's harder to climb. It's harder to build towards a peak than to come out at a peak and try to keep it level.
Yeah.
And then go to another peak, you know?
Yeah.
So they have to come out strong.
Okay, so let's talk about the Virtual Console. Do you think they're going to release GameCube games?
I honestly hope they do. And I hope that if they do, they help not only sell those GameCube games and put them in hands of people that never got to play them. Either one, they were too young, they weren't alive when the console came out, or two, they just never bought a console and never played them. But GameCube has one of the best games, in my opinion. They had one of the best games that Nintendo Nintendo's ever put out, and a lot of people didn't get to experience them. I'll just name 3. I think that Double Dash, Mario Kart Double Dash, is probably my favorite Mario Kart game.
Same.
They had Super Smash Brothers Melee, which again we already talked about that. It is still like the most played Super Smash Brothers game. And the third game that I was going to mention was Super Mario Sunshine.
Yep.
I know it gets a lot of crap, but honestly, that game was amazing. It deserves to be played again. It deserves a remake, and it deserves a sequel. Yep. So that has to happen. They have to add GameCube games to the Virtual Console.
Now, I feel like I don't know if they're going to talk. They have to talk about it at the event. If it is happening, they need to talk about it at the event, and people are going to be hyped for it, and people will get the Switch just because of GameCube games. But
I agree. And a perfect way to launch it and a perfect way to introduce it would be if tomorrow they come out and say, you know, they talk about everything they need to talk about, and then at the very end, this is how I would end it. I would say, and for the first time ever, you can get on the Virtual Console GameCube games. Boom, they show off all these different games, and then at the end, they show Super Smash Brothers Melee.
Yep.
They show that it can now be online, like say it has new features, and you can play online. And then at the end, they show like a 15-second clip of like the port that's gonna come to the Switch of the new Super Smash Bros.
Yeah.
And then it ends like that.
That'd be
I think that would be perfect. It would be perfect, and it would sell titles and systems like pancakes on a Sunday morning.
Okay, but yeah, I totally agree with you there though. They have to get people excited, or else this console's not gonna sell. That I feel like that was the issue with the Wii U.
Oh yeah, I didn't get one till like a year later, and that's just because Smash came out.
Same. Like just a little bit of backstory. Again, I've been talking a lot about the past, but the Wii U came out. I didn't get it for like a year after release. Same. But I had to convince my parents while we were at Best Buy to buy one. My mom's like, "Why do you need one? You have a Wii." And I'm like, "It's not the Wii though. This is not the Wii." Like, that was a whole marketing issue. Like, parents thought it was the Wii. So why would you buy your kid another Wii?
It's like, you want a Wii U? Well, here's your Wii, and there's you. You already got a Wii U. And you got a Wii.
But yeah, finally, after like an hour of convincing, we got a Wii U. And I had a lot more fun probably playing the Wii U at launch than, well, not at launch, but when I first got it, than I do today. But I pretty much got it just so I could get Smash Brothers when it came out. And Mario Kart. But yeah, since I have my own money now, I can buy the console day one. But I hope this console succeeds. I think it will. But
yeah, it all comes down to the games and to how much time they put towards it, and I can't wait for it to come out. I already got my girlfriend she swore she's gonna buy it for me. So if she doesn't, I might have to break up with her. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so it'll be like a birthday gift, and I'm super excited. I haven't been this excited for a console since the Wii, and I just can't wait for it to come out. And I can't wait for tomorrow. I'm really excited for what the event is gonna hold, and I hope you guys are excited too, because if we all get excited, this console will do well, and we all benefit from the console doing well.
We do. Okay, so let's jump to the price point of this console. So what in my last let's talk about video, I had my friend Matt on. I don't know if you saw the video, but we talked about price point, and my prediction was it was gonna be $249.99 or $250. I can't see being over $300. What about you?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I was gonna say $249.99 as well. I don't think people will pay any more than that. They have to under. I mean, it might even be cheaper. To be
Yeah.
honest, if they want to sell it, it could even be as low as $199.99. And here's why: you can get a new Xbox One S with a terabyte hard drive for $249.99.
Yeah.
You can get a PS4 Pro for the same
$249.
price. Now, keep in mind, these consoles were more powerful than the Wii U ever was and ever will be. You know, and not only that, it had amazing games, and you can play Blu-rays on them. You can watch 4K, and now you can do 4K streaming. You know, these consoles are perfect, pretty much. And if Nintendo comes out of the gate with a new console that is not as powerful and they want to charge the same amount, it is not gonna sell. So that is one thing we haven't talked about, and that's the specs that we think it's gonna have. But if it doesn't even come close, or even if it matches the specs, they have to price it lower, because if people have the option of what console they're gonna buy and they all have the same specs, they're gonna go with the console that already is true and proven.
Yeah.
And they're gonna get an Xbox One S. They're gonna get a PS4 Pro. So that is why I feel like Nintendo has to take a loss initially with the price of the console and charge $199.99 for it, and then just pray that their software does well and that is what sells this console and what makes them profit.
Well, I gotta tell you, so Best Buy and Target leaked the prices.
Oh god.
And it's not $199.99.
Oh my god, Nintendo, what are you doing?
So Best Buy hit it right on the nose. $250. That
$250.
$250 from Best Buy. And Target has a whole separate thing that says it's $299.99. So I'm guessing that'll be the bundle package. You know?
I don't know how I feel about this.
Like, I felt proud just because I hit that price on the nose, but I want to know what's in that bundle.
It seems like one of those prices that they would use, you know?
Yeah. It just seems.
But like I said, it better have, if it's gonna be $250, it better outperform the Xbox One and the PS4 Pro.
Oh, it better. It better.
Better. If it does not, they have to. This better have like a 2 terabyte hard drive, which I know it won't. It better support 4K and Blu-ray, which I know it won't. And I mean, Nintendo's never had a very powerful console. Why did they do this? I really hope that's not true.
I feel like it's the right price point, but I do agree with you. But
I'm upset because, I mean, this is what people use their consoles for now. It's not just gaming. People watch movies on them. They stream Netflix. They'll watch YouTube videos. You know, they do so much more. It's a home console pretty much now.
Yeah.
And if it's not as powerful, people aren't going to waste their money. They would rather just keep what they have, or if they don't have a console at all, you'd buy the one that can do the most things.
Yeah.
And what sucks is Breath of the Wild is also coming out for the Wii U. So that is what also might hurt them. You know, if they want to just get this game and they see that it's not as powerful and they already have a Wii U, I don't know.
Well, like, with the Wii U,
I hope they prove me wrong.
Like, what do you call it? Since Breath of the Wild's coming out, we don't know when. I feel like it might be delayed for the Wii U, but I know Wii U's are barely being made anymore. So
yeah, they halted production in Japan.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be harder for people to get their hands on a Wii U if they rather have a Wii U than a Switch. So I think that was smart of Nintendo to stop production on the Wii U a while back. So stores sold their final Wii U's over the summer, or not over the summer, over winter. So that when the Switch came out and people want Zelda, they can't just go buy a Wii U. So they have to go buy a Switch if they want to play
Unless they
Zelda.
already have a Wii U.
Exactly. I don't know. I'm still getting the Switch.
They better have a low end version of this console, or it's not gonna sell.
Yeah.
That's just how I don't know. That's how I feel. That's my mindset, and that's what Nintendo has to realize. They have to get out of the bubble that they're going to be successful based on their core audience and diehard fans, because I have felt let down ever since the Wii U came out, and it's just going to keep going downhill. I know I'm not the only demographic,
Yeah.
but I would say I am one of their highest demographics, being how old I am, and when I was born, how the games that were coming out that have pretty much, made Nintendo what it truly is now.
Yeah.
And I go back to the Super Nintendo days, so I feel like a lot of us feel alienated, and they're not listening to what people really want.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I feel like that was the issue with a lot of things that happened with the Wii U is Nintendo they don't understand American audiences for some reason. They don't understand what we want, even though we're very clear what we want. Like people want Mother 3. People wanted Ridley and Smash Brothers. People wanted but it seems like they're just confused by it. Like
people want Kingdom Hearts 3, and I don't know
Square
if
Enix
Kingdom Hearts
doesn't understand
is going to be able to even play on this console.
Oh, I think it will. I think it should. I think it'll be able to.
All right, this is my final word. If that pricing is right, they better come out tomorrow, and they better lay out all the specs of this console, all of them, or the majority of those specs, better outperform that of the Xbox One S and the PS4 Pro. If they don't, Nintendo's going to have problems. And if they don't even come close to specs and they still have the same price point, I don't see this console selling as much as it could. And I feel like Nintendo should change their business model and apply it kind of to something like in the music industry that a lot of people have been doing, is they put out free albums. They call them mixtapes, free mixtapes, or whatever. They're taking a loss because they're not making money on the album, on that music. But at the end, what that does is it grows your fan base, it grows your follower base, and then you can go out and sell out concerts, you can sell merchandise, and that's how you make your money. I feel like Nintendo should have revolutionized the video game industry and come out with a cheaper console, something that they would have taken a loss on, but in return would have grown more fans. And when it came to software and DLC, merchandise, accessories, that is how they could have made their money. And I hope that someone does that eventually in the industry, because I think that's the way to go, and that's the way society is going. And I really hope that your price point is wrong, and that Best Buy is wrong,
and Target's wrong,
and that this console is cheaper. I really hope so. I
mean, we just gotta see. It all happens tomorrow. So
it all happens tomorrow.
So I have two final questions before we go. Do you think Miiverse is staying or going?
Knowing Nintendo, it's probably gonna stay. I hope it leaves. Mii's were cool, but they gotta go. They gotta, it has to go. It was cool when it came out, but with Xbox, when Microsoft did their avatars, they were so much cooler. I feel if they're gonna stick around, they definitely need a rehash. They need a rehaul, and they need better purpose than to just have them out. But hopefully they disappear or make them better.
Okay, so the last question is: do you think friend codes are gonna stick around, or do you think we're gonna have a new type of ID system that will be?
Oh my god!
Usernames.
Don't even get me started on that.
I'd rather have usernames than friend codes, because those friend codes can be a hassle to
Look,
remember.
look. I have been ticked off at Nintendo for these friend codes ever since they were introduced. I hate them. 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 I hate that they are so overprotective. Like Nintendo is they're our parents and they're trying to look out for us and stuff like that. Like they need to let that go. Clearly, Microsoft and Sony have learned, and they've just had usernames. You can search username. You can add friends. You can block people. You can message them, you can connect online. Just take what Microsoft has done and learn from it. Don't be afraid. That's one thing that I hated to this day about Nintendo Online and their whole online atmosphere, is that it's such a pain to connect with people and to communicate with people. So I hope the Switch switches it up and we can finally get usernames, and we have to do away with friend codes and do away with all that parental control stuff. We don't need it. We're in 2017. Let's switch things up, Nintendo.
Yeah, and I really hope we get voice chat. Like that's a thing that's needed for, because I want to have to sit down, go on our Discord and hook this up and then play Smash Brothers if we want to, like online. I'd rather
It's
just
ridiculous.
Be able to go
It really
the
is.
Switch. But we'll see what they announce tomorrow. Any last words before we leave?
My last word is Nintendo, please do what we talked about. Make the console great. If you're going to sell it at that price, please make the games be worth that price. Have continued support for the game. Please learn from your previous mistakes and evolve with them. And I hope nothing but the best for Nintendo. And I can't wait for tomorrow. I can't wait for March. And thank you for having me on this Let's Talk or whatever we're gonna call it.
No problem. Whatever we're gonna call it. Let's talk about the Nintendo Switch.
And may the force be with Nintendo.
Let's make Nintendo great again. There we go.
There you go.
Steal a political slogan and use it with Nintendo. There we go. Let's make Nintendo great again. They need to switch it up. I liked what you said. You need to switch it up.
You need to switch it up.
Okay, guys, but if you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button and go check out Christian's channel. I'm gonna put the little button over there. You just click his and go check out his channel. Hit subscribe. Go check out some of the videos he makes. He's a pretty cool guy. I really recommend checking out his channel.
You're a cooler guy.
Oh, thanks.
If you made it this far, don't forget to hit this video with a like. Subscribe to my main man, Joey, over here, giving you top-notch quality content. And if you made it this far, you have to. Don't forget to hit that bell alert.
Yeah, you can't forget that because YouTube sucks at notifying people. But yeah, guys, I know you can't see my face cam, but we'll see you guys in the next video. Whale out. Boop.